I watched you sleep through the morning light, fingers curled like you're holding tight something you can't even name. And I'm standing here half in the flame. You whispered dreams you never chase, built us a love you couldn't face. I almost stayed, I almost called, I almost ran before the fall. But almost never makes it right. We were a spark that feared the light. I almost loved you loud and true, but almost wasn't enough for you. Your coffee's cold, your book's unread, your heart beats where my footsteps led. We were a dance in borrowed time, two wrongs pretending we could rhyme. You've spoken echoes, not in touch. You wanted me, but not too much. I almost stayed, I almost called, I almost ran before the fall. But almost never makes it right. We were a spark that feared the light. I almost loved you loud and true, but almost wasn't enough. Now I trace the words we left unsaid, your silence louder than regret. I wonder if you feel it too, or if almost only clings to me, not you. I almost stayed, and maybe you almost meant the things I thought were true. But almost can't survive the storm, it fades before it can transform. I almost loved you past the pain, but almost never could remain. You turned away as if to say, I almost loved you anyway. I sat in silence, we looked away. Our words got lost in things we didn't say. You smiled like nothing broke inside, but I was shaking, trying not to cry. You held my hand, but not my soul. You loved me just enough to let me go. And it's the quiet between us that hurts the loudest now. You never said goodbye, but I still heard it somehow, like a song that never ends, just fading out again. The quiet between us is screaming in my chest. I trace the nights you used to call. Now there's no echo, no sound at all. I told myself you'd come around, but empty hope just let me down. You kissed my lips, but not my truth. I gave my all, you stayed aloof. And it's the quiet between us that hurts the loudest now. You never said goodbye, but I still heard it somehow, like a song that never ends, just fading out again. The quiet between us is screaming in my chest. If silence is a language, then we spoke in fear, too scared to break the spell we made disappear. I was waiting, you were leaving, now I'm left with just the ceiling. Between us, where love forgot to grow. I never meant to lose you, but you were letting go, like a whisper through a storm. I'm the echo you ignore. The quiet between letting you go. You stood at the doorway, your keys in hand. The clock said midnight, but time just ran. I watched you breathing, afraid to speak. One more second and you'd leave. I should have begged, I should have tried, but I just nodded, said goodbye. These are the words I never said, the ones I kept inside my head. I loved you more than I let show. The fear is quiet and it won't go. Now you're a ghost in every bed, and I replay what I never said. You left your coat on the second chair. I keep it folded like you're still there. I talk to silence, I lie to friends, pretend that endings don't pretend. You waited once for me to speak, but love can't go when hearts are weak. And these are the words I never said, the ones I kept inside my head. I loved you more than I let show. The fear is quiet and it won't go. Now you're a ghost in every bed, and I replay what I never said. Now I write them down at 3 a.m. on tear-stained pages you won't read again. If time rewinds, I'd speak out loud. I'd break the silence, stand so proud. These are the words I never said, but I still scream them in my head. I should have held you, made you stay, instead of letting love decay. If you could hear just one thing yet, I loved you more than you'll forget. And now you're gone, the past is red. I live with words I never said. Used to call me just to say goodnight. Now I stare at screens that never light. The coffee's cold, the book's untouched. I miss your laugh, your gentle touch. I kept it all, your favorite song, but playing it now feels so wrong. I'm fading in your silence, like colors in the rain. You walked away so quiet, but your echo still remains. You said goodbye without a sound. Now I'm lost and never found. I'm fading in your silence, and it's tearing me down. I still hear footsteps in the hall. It's you, but no one calls. I wear your hoodie, breathe you in, but nothing feels like home again. I left the porch light on last night, as if you'd come and make things right. I'm fading in your silence, like colors in the rain. You walked away so quiet, but your echo still remains. You said goodbye without a sound. Now I'm lost and never found. I'm fading in your silence. a promise, and I can't win this fight. I tried to hold what's left away, but silence has too much to say. I'm faded in your silence, and I don't know how to stay. I'm fading, but you don't look back my way. I'm fading in your silence, but you don't look back my way. You used to write it everywhere on foggy glass and midnight air. My name was safe inside your voice, but now it's lost like second choice. You said it like a prayer before, now it echoes nevermore. When you forgot my name, something inside me broke, like pages torn from stories we thought we'd always hold. You stopped calling me the same, and love just slipped away the moment you forgot my name. I hear it spoken by a friend, but from your lips it never sent. You used to sing it soft and low, now even silence hurts me so. I whisper into the night, hoping yours will say it right. When you forgot my name, something inside me broke, like pages torn from stories we thought we'd always hold. You stopped calling me the same, and love just slipped away the moment you forgot my name. I hear it spoken by a friend, but from your lips it made sense. You used to sing it soft and low, now even silence hurts me so. I whisper into the night, hoping yours will say it right. When you forgot my name, something inside me broke, like pages torn from stories we thought we'd always hold. You stopped calling me the same, and love just slipped away the moment you forgot my name. It's not believing that still bleeds, it's being erased from all your needs. I wasn't perfect, but I stayed while you let memories fade. When you forgot my name, when you say it, my memories fade the moment you forgot my name. Was the day I lost the flame, now I only hear in dreams. The name was yours, now only mine, it seems. We said forever in candlelight, now I'm alone in morning white. Your coffee mug still on the shelf, like you forgot to take yourself. Asked us at the table for two, but only ghosts remember you. You left in the light, no last goodbye, no shattered plates, no reasons why, just sunlight where your shadow stood, and silence where your promise should. I begged you in my mind to stay, but you just slowly slipped away. You left in the light, they'll bring your voice to life. I hear you laugh in random songs, but only for a breath, then it's gone. You left in the light, no last goodbye, no shattered plates, no reasons why, just sunlight where your shadow stood, and silence where your promise should. I begged you in my mind to stay, but you just slowly slipped away. You left in the light and took my heart with the day. They say the morning brings new grace, but how can I move in your place? I live in what you didn't say, still trying to hold yesterday. You left in the light, no last goodbye, no broken glass, just blinding bright. I stood there frozen in your glow, while you became the first to go. I whisper love you through the haze, but you were gone before I prayed. You left in the light, now I'm the one who fades. You left, and the morning never felt the same. I made a world where we could stay, hung your jacket by the window pane. I danced in rooms you'd never see, built memories you never need. I smiled through the silence loud, hoping you might turn around. In the place where the rain didn't fall, I stood waiting, risking it all. You promised skies that wouldn't fade, but left before the storm was made. Now I stand where hope once called, in the place where the rain didn't fall. You left no trace, not even a sigh, no note, no truth, no final lie. I watered dreams you left to dry, still don't know how or when or why. I wrote your name in falling leaves, but autumn never grants reprise. In the place where the rain didn't fall, I still waiting, risking it all. You promised skies that wouldn't fade, but left before the storm was made. Now I stand where hope once called, in the place where the rain didn't fall. Love doesn't break with thunder's roar, it fades like footsteps from the door. No screaming end, just quiet space where once I felt your warm embrace. In the place where the rain didn't fall, I still whisper to the wall. You vanished like the summer breeze, you took away the better me. I stayed where you made me small, in the place where the rain didn't fall. Ooh, the clouds have turned, but you were gone, and I'm still here just holding on. In the place where the rain didn't fall, I still whisper to the wall. I found your shirt beneath the bed, still smells like things we never said. You left too soon but not too loud, just vanished slowly from the crowd. I folded all the memories right, but some don't fit in boxes tight. So I wrote you a goodbye goodbye and played it on repeat to fill the space you left between the loss and me. No, you won't ever hear this song, but maybe that's the key. I wrote you a goodbye and gave it back to me. Now I sing it when I breathe, quiet and that lets me leave. You said forever with steady eyes. I held those vows like lullabies, but love that blooms too fast to grow will fade before it ever shows. I painted futures in your tone, but now I stand here all alone. The words you never meant still echo in my chest. You made them sound like promises, but left me with the rest. They fell like stars from your lips, but burned right through my skin. The words you never meant are where my pain begins. You drew me in with softest hands, then slipped like waves from solid sand. I searched for truth in what you said, but now I sleep in doubting strokes. I wrote them down, replayed them all, each one a lie I let install. The words you never meant still echo in my chest. You made them sound like promises, but left me with the rest. They fell like stars from your lips, but burned right through my skin. The words you never meant are where my pain begins. I'd rather hear nothing at all than hold on to a broken call. Your silence says more every day than what your voice could ever say. The words you never meant still haunt me when I dream. They wore your voice, they wore your smile, but tore me at the seams. You said you'd never walk away, but now I walk through every day with words you never meant and things you'll never say. You spoke like love was heaven sent, but now I know what silence meant. You spoke like love was heaven sent, but now I know what silence meant. The house is full, but I feel alone. Your favorite song plays on my phone. I pour your tea at 6 p.m. as if you'll walk through that door again. I talk to shadows on the wall, pretend you're just down the hall. I'm still yours in the quiet, when the world forgets my name, when my hands don't feel like holding, but I reach for you the same. Though the nights keep moving on and the voices all are gone, I'm still yours in the quiet, where your memory belongs. I keep your books, your coat, your chair. I breathe you in like you're still there. They say the silence means you've healed, but mine's the loudest thing I feel. I laugh like you'd still understand, then cry into my empty hands. I'm still yours in the quiet, when the world forgets your name, when my hands don't feel like holding, but I reach for you the same. Though the nights keep moving on and the voices all are gone, I'm still yours in the quiet, where your memory belongs. I'm still yours in the quiet, where the echoes softly fall, when my hands don't feel like holding, but I reach for you the same. Though the nights keep moving on, and the voices all are gone, I'm still yours in the quiet, where your memory belongs. Takes the light, I'll still be yours every night. You took your coat but left the air still thick with words you didn't dare. Your keys don't jingle by the door, but I still wait like once before. I trace your name on cotton sheets and dream you back in broken beats. The empty side of the bed still knows the way you said it. You never leave, but silence grew, where all your midnight promises blew. I hold you ghost instead, on the empty side of the bed. The light still flickers when I breathe, like shadows won't let me believe. You're gone, but everything remains. Your touch and echoes sweet like pain. I turn and think I hear you sigh, but it's just the night saying goodbye. The empty side of the bed still knows the way you said you never leave, but silence grew, where all your midnight promises blew. I hold you ghost instead, on the empty side of the bed. Oh, you were never loud when walking away, but your silence is louder every day. Now I sleep with hope undone, and miss the weight of what we were. The empty side of the bed still holds the tears I shed. I made the space you used to fill, a shrine to love that lingers still. And though we've long since bled, I lie with dreams you never said, on the empty side of the bed. When the night is long and soft with dread, I reach for you, then turn instead. You held my hand like it was glass, afraid to break the love too fast. But even gentle cracks can grow, and now I see what I didn't know. You whispered dreams you never chased, left me loving in your place. I'm holding on to half of what we were, the laughter, the promises of your blurred world. You slipped away without a sound, left me in silence to drown. And now I'm haunted by your blur, just half of what we were. I still recall that faded June, when your goodbye filled up the room. You didn't cry, you didn't fight, just left me talking to the night. I gave you all, you gave me doubt. Love shouldn't have to figure out. I'm holding on to half of what we were. The coffee stains, your vintage shirt, the song that played when we first kissed. Now echoes what I miss. I'm drowning in your quiet word. Just half of what we were. Just half of what we were. Maybe love was never whole. Maybe I played the only role, but I deserved a final line, not just a fading sign. I'm letting go of half of what we were. The broken dreams that tangled blur. I stitched the cracks, I found my ground. No longer lost, no longer bound. You were a ghost, I now prefer to be more than what we were. And if you ever look for me, you'll find the half you couldn't see. Stood by the window, suitcase on the floor. You didn't ask me why, you didn't ask for more. One word away from walking out, the silence wrapped around my doubt. You looked like you had something to say, but let the moment slip away. I almost said goodbye, almost let the tears run dry. I had the key, I had the door, but I needed one reason more. You didn't beg, you didn't try. That's how I almost said goodbye. I drove around until the sky turned gray, still wondering if I should have stayed. The songs we loved came on too soon, and every lyric sounded like you. I parked and cried but no one called, like love just doesn't care at all. I almost said goodbye, almost let the tears run dry. I had the key, I had the door, but I needed one reason more. You didn't beg, you didn't try. That's how I almost said goodbye. I almost said goodbye. I drove around until the sky turned gray, still wondering if I should have stayed. The songs we loved came on too soon, and every lyric sounded like you. I parked and cried but no one called, like love just doesn't care at all. I almost said goodbye, almost let the fire die. I left the light on in my mind, hoping you'd come find the signs, but you just watched me slowly cry. That's how I almost said goodbye. Maybe leaving wasn't wrong, but staying quiet was too long. If love was real, I should've screamed. Instead it faded like a dream. I almost said goodbye, but now I've said it in my mind. You didn't hold, you didn't speak, and I grew stronger every week. I found myself beneath the light, in the space where I almost said goodbye. So here's to me, the one who stayed and healed in silence anyway. I used to trace your name in every song, like you were right and I was wrong. But pages tear and ink will dry, and so did every whispered lie. I gave you lines you never read, now I write for me instead. I wrote you out of me, like poems lost in the sea. Erase the nights I begged you stay, and all the words you wouldn't say. It hurt like hell, but now I'm free. I wrote you out of me. Your hoodie's gone, your drawer is clean. I took down what we used to mean. The silence now feels more like peace than begging love to never cease. Your memory's just a distant sound, no longer pulling my heart down. I wrote you out of me, with every tear that set me free. No more waiting by the phone, no more sleeping all alone. The final line is clarity. I wrote you out of me. You were a chapter, not my end, a broken rhyme I tried to mend. But I found power in goodbye, in every truth I used to deny. I wrote you out of me. You wrote you out of me. And if you ask what changed in me, I finally chose to set me free. Your hoodie's gone, your drawer is clean. I took down what we used to mean. The silence now feels more like peace than begging love to never cease. It hurt like hell, but now I'm free. I wrote you out of me. You 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 still call me when the night felt long. Now silence fills where we belonged. I kept your jacket by the door, still hoping you want me like before. I told myself it's just a phase, that love like ours will never fade. But I was left with the light on, waiting through every dawn. I whispered stay to an empty room, still wearing your faded perfume. You were gone long before you moved on, and I was left with the light on. I poured your coffee out at 2, like somehow that would summon you. Each time I swore I'd let you go, but goodbye comes soft and slow. I traced your name on window pane and let the rain wash out the pain. I was left with the light on, still pretending nothing's wrong. I danced alone where we once stood, believing heartbreak could feel good. But echoes don't make anyone strong when you're left with the light on. I stopped pretending you were near and filled my home with someone dear. I turned off the light you left behind. back someday, you'll see I'm okay. You stood there waiting in the rain, and I just watched you board that train. I had 1,000 words to say, but let the silence lead the way. I thought you'd always understand, but love still needs a steady hand. If I had said it then, would we still be more than friends? Would you still call me late at night, or hold me when the world felt tight? I never meant to lose what might have been, if I had said it then. I found your letter in my drawer, the one you wrote and left no more. I read the lines I never knew, it felt like I love you in blue. Now time has turned our story cold, but some regrets still feel too bold. If I had said it then, could we have fought and tried again? Would we have stayed and found a way to write a brand new yesterday? I wonder where, I wonder when, if I had said it then. Maybe you're happy, maybe you've grown, maybe I'm better left alone. But in the quiet, late at night, I wish I'd whispered, hold me tight. If I had said it then, we could have been more than what if again. I let you go, I watched you fade. Now I'm the echo I never made. No second chance, no ink, no pen, just if I had said it then. And if you ever wonder to, just know I always loved you. You leave without a sound, like twilight fading into ground. You didn't fight, you didn't cry, just whispered soft till last goodbye. And I stood still, too numb to breathe, the silence screaming underneath. Where the silence echoes, I still hear your name. Through the empty hallways, nothing feels the same. Every shadow dancing, shaped like memories. You're the voice I'm chasing in my broken dreams. I light a candle late at night, pretend you're there just out of sight. But all that's left is air and dust, a quiet world that once knew us. I reach for words I never said, they haunt me now inside my head. Where the silence echoes, I still hear your name. Through the empty hallways, nothing feels the same. Every shadow dancing, shaped like memories. You're the voice I'm chasing in my broken dreams. If I could turn the time, I'd hold you close, erase the moments I hurt you most. But now I write in tear-stained lines to keep you here between the rhymes. Where the silence echoes, I still hear your name. Through the lonely nightfall, I replay our flame. can let you go. I walk through the silence where your shadow used to be. The echoes of laughter now feel like a memory. I count the steps between what was and what remains, but the space you left behind still knows your name. And every night I trace the sky for signs, hoping the stars will draw your eyes to mine. I'm almost home, just missing you, like a song without a tune. Every heartbeat's out of place since you left without a trace. I'm almost home, but not quite home, still searching for your soul. If love could find a way, you'd be here today. I still wear the sweater you forgot that rainy June. It smells like your cologne in our old living room. The clock keeps ticking, but time can't erase the warmth of your goodbye, the tears on your face, and every dream becomes a plea I send, begging fate to let me hold you again. I'm almost home, just missing you, like a song without a tune. Every heartbeat's out of place since you left without a trace. I'm almost home, but not quite whole, still searching for your soul. If love could find a way, you'd be here today. I've walked down every road, turned every stone, but somehow it still leads me back alone. They say time heals, but I just don't know. I'm still waiting for a sign to let you go. I'm almost home, but you're not there, just a whisper in the air. Every door I open wide feels emptier inside. I'm almost home, the lights still glow, but it's not the place I know. Unless you're standing here, I'll always feel you near. Almost home, but never quite. I see your sweater on the chair, still smells like you, you're everywhere. The coffee's cold, the sun's too bright. I fake a smile, but not tonight. The silence speaks louder than cries. I whisper I'm fine, but it's a lie. You're still a part of me, in every breath, in every beat. Even though we said goodbye, you're the reason I still cry. You're the shadow in my sleep, the memory I can't delete. You're still a part of me. I'll pass the places that we knew, like ghosts they dance in shades of blue. Your favorite song, it finds my ears and brings me back those tender years. I try to love someone new, but all I see and limits you. You're still a part of me. In every breath, in every beat. Even though we said goodbye, you're the reason I still cry. You're the shadow in my sleep, the memory I can't delete. You're still a part of me. Memory I can't delete. You're still a part of me. Time moves on, but I stay still, climbing every shattered hill. I don't want to let you go, but love, I know I have to grow. You're still a part of me. In every song, in every dream. Even though you've gone away, in my heart you chose to stay. You're the whisper in the rain, the comfort in my silent pain. You're still a part of me. Still a part of me. You're always gonna be. You said the stars would guide me home, but all I see are skies alone. I held on tight through winds and rain. Still you slipped through like morning trains. I whispered hopes you couldn't hear. Still prayed your voice would draw me near. In the quiet of goodbye, when no one hears the tears I cry, your memory clings like ocean tide. And I still love you though I tried to let you go and say I'm fine, but you still echo in my mind. I walk through rooms where laughter stayed, but now shadows dance and lights decay. I wear your hoodie, breathe you in, pretend you're close beneath my skin. I smile for friends, I fake the brave, but I'm the ghost of what you gave. In the quiet of goodbye, where no one hears the tears I cry, your memory clings like ocean tide. And I still love you though I try to let you go and say I'm fine, but you still echo in my mind. Maybe love was just a borrowed flame, flickering while too bright to tame, but I'd still choose that burn again if I could hold your hand in rain. In the quiet of goodbye, when no one hears the tears I cry, your memory clings like ocean tide. And I still love you though I try to let you go, to say I'm fine, but you still echo in my mind. I walk through rooms where I won't say, that part of me still fades away. I wear your hoodie, breathe you in, pretend you're close beneath my skin. I smile for friends, I fake the brave, but I'm the ghost of what you gave. And maybe love was just a borrowed flame, flickering while too bright to tame, but I'd still choose that burn again if I could hold your hand in rain. In the quiet of goodbye, I trace the stars across the sky. Each one a wish, a silent plea to bring you back somehow to me. But time moves on and so must I, still haunted by your last goodbye. The quiet holds what I won't say, that part of me 的 fades away。 Maybe love was just a borrowed flame, flickering wild, too bright to tame. But I'd still choose that burn again if I could hold your hand in rain.